It's Sunday morning, and I have a message. And today's message comes from the book of First Chronicles, chapter 19, verses 1 through 6, and it states, Now it came to pass after this that Nahash, the king of the children of Ammon, died, and his son reigned in his stead. And David said, I will show kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, because his father showed kindness to me. And David sent messengers to comfort him concerning his father. So the servants of David came into the land of the children of Ammon to Hanun to comfort him. But the princes of the children of Ammon said to Hanun, think, Do you think that David does honor your father, that he has sent comforters unto you? Are not his servants come unto you for to search and to overthrow and to spy out the land? Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved them and cut off their garments in the midst by their buttocks and sent them away. Then there were certain and told David how the men were served. And he sent to meet them, for the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, Tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. And when the children of Ammon saw that they had made themselves odious to David, Hanun and the children of Ammon sent 1,000 talents of silver to hire them chariots and horsemen out of Mesopotamia and out of Syria, Maacah, and out of Zobah. The title of my message is The Spirit of Offense. So David was on the run for a long time because of King Saul. And so some of the kings in the other lands were good to him, others weren't. And so the ones that were good to him, he remembered that and he honored that. And he attempted to honor the son of Nahash, but he took offense. He listened to his friends and took offense. Now, I want you to remember that the people of these lands were kind of interrelated, right? Because remember that the children of Ammon come from Ben Ami, or the son of Lot. Lot was Abraham's nephew. So in these lands, people are kind of interrelated. Remember that Abraham is the father of many nations. And so in his taking an offense, instead of having an ally in David, right, in a neighboring king, instead of having an ally, he like did something really disrespectful. Because not only did he disrespect David's men, he disrespected David's gesture to send them. And so when they realized, oh snap, he really was being nice, now they're scared and they hire all these men to fight for them. So now they're starting a war over David being kind. And the war was grievous and they lost. And David ended up taking over their lands. David took the king's crown. The scripture says that when the house is cleaned out, or when the person's cleaned out, that the spirit wanders looking for a place to go. Having found none, they come back. And if there's nothing else, if it's clear sailing, they come back in, and then bring like 7 more worse than them. Well, that's how we kind of get to the spirit of offense, right? because the spirit of offense is rooted in pride, in bitterness, and in unforgiveness. And so, if we allow those things to fester in us, any one of those things or all of those things, if we allow them to fester in us, the spirit of offense is going to be invited right on in. Look, unforgiveness will hold that door right on open for the spirit of offense. I was at work one day and this woman had this beautiful coat on and it was busy and loud, like everybody trying to get in the job in the morning. And I touched her and said, I touched her arm and I said, "That is a beautiful jacket." And she was like, "Why did you touch me?" You touched me. Why did you touch me? You should not have touched me. You have no right to touch me. And I was so shocked. I was like, I just was saying, "What a beautiful jacket you have." When I tell you, she was so angry. She wanted to hit me, I believe. She wanted to fight me. I think she was ready to fight over her jacket. And here I come from a place of um, a complimentary place, right? Like, that's a beautiful jacket. But that I touched her caused offense. Now, where we were was a bunch of cops. And had she had touched me, things wouldn't have went well with her for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that spirit of offense would have gotten her a charge. I was reading a story and the guy said, like, it was 2 minutes cost me 20 years in jail, missing the birth of my son and missing my daughter's whole life, like graduations. And so he got angry because I think somebody bumped him or pushed him or something. And he got angry and they started fighting and he pulled out a gun and he shot, but he didn't hurt anybody. Like, nobody died, but he got 20 years in prison for that. Because he was offended because somebody knocked into him or something. There's consequences. That spirit of offense can have you with serious consequences. And in the moment, it's so emotional, you can't see it. But when you look back on it from the outside, you're like, "Hey, whoa." I almost got jammed up here over, an emotional moment. He said a temporary emotion caused me a serious situation off of a temporary emotion. And so we can't allow the spirit of offense to take control of the situation. Um, Pride, bitterness, and unforgiveness are an abomination to God. And their little brother or their homeboy, the spirit of offense, he don't like that either. And you see how the spirit of offense can lead to more serious circumstances just because temporarily you were in your feelings. So, yeah, pray on that. If you find yourself easily offended, ask God to get to get that right out of your heart. Join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents. It's Sunday morning. Bye.